Hey everyone, William Hemsworth here. I thought long and hard about whether or not I was going to discuss the MOTU PROPRIO that was issued by Pope Francis on Friday regarding the TLM, more traditional Latin Mass. But I found that decided I would do it. Personally, I've only attended the traditional Latin Mass twice. It's a mass that really, although it's available here in Tucson, it's not. Let's just say it's not the easiest to get to. Okay. But to restrict a valid form of the liturgy is not a good idea. Now, Pope Francis says he's doing it for the sake of unity. In 2007, when Pope Benedict XVI issued his decree to allow the traditional Latin Mass by really whoever wanted to offer it, it was also to build unity. And Pope Francis has basically said that that isn't happening. Too many, in his view, too many of the traditional Latin Mass fellowships, if you will, um, maybe don't affirm Vatican II, for example, or they don't view the Novus Ordo liturgy of 1970 as valid. Now, a couple problems though. It was meant to do unity. Now, I've monitored this over the last few days. Oh man, if he wanted unity, really hasn't gotten it. Unless the unity he won is for people to be really pissed off. The only ones who are really excited about it are the liberals, who really didn't want the traditional Latin Mass around anyway. Now, in this apostolic letter, Pope Francis he lays out a few guidelines, and I'm not going to read each article. There's 8 articles here. I'll provide a link for it in the comments, but Dr. Taylor Marshall, he did a pretty good video breaking down each article as well. But a couple things. Um, a diocesan parish who's offering the traditional Latin Mass, Pope Francis has left it up to the bishop. Left it up to the bishop to determine if it's going to keep going or not. Determine if the community conforms to the decrees of Vatican II. There's even been reports of one diocese where they're going to interview the parishioners of the traditional Latin Mass to see if each of them affirm Vatican II. That's going a little too far, but whatever. Now the communities, the traditional Latin Mass communities like the FSSP, the Institute of Christ the King, where they have their own oratories or parishes, those are going to continue on. But it's those community TLMs. So maybe there's a parish down the street from you. Okay, and they have a regular mass at 7:30 in the morning, 9:30, 11, and maybe they have a Latin mass at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's up to the bishop if he wants to let that continue. Now, to their credit, there's been a lot of bishops who've come out and said, yeah, we're going to let those continue. They're being fruitful. The parishioners are being spiritually fed. The congregation is growing. And there's some who said, nope, I'm going to stamp it out. It's done. It's dead. It's really a sad situation. And any seminarian who graduates and he wants to celebrate, he wants to learn how to celebrate the traditional Latin Mass, he has to ask permission from his bishop. And then the bishop has to petition Rome. It's a huge bureaucratic structure, almost like a corporate. Reminds me of my time in banking, to be honest with you. Not a church. How many of those do you think will get the yes to offer that? with this decree? My opinion, slim to none. So what's going to happen if this isn't overturned by a future pope? Well, all those who know how to celebrate the traditional Latin Mass are eventually going to die. Those graduating seminary aren't being allowed to celebrate or to learn it, and it's going to die off. Is this some kind of way to get it to die off? I don't want to think that negatively. I want to, in my heart of hearts, I want to say that's not the case. But at the same time, to build unity, there's so many other things that we could be doing as a church instead of attacking a valid form of the Mass, where a valid sacrifice is offered, where valid sacraments are being conferred, where Masses are standing room only, where belief in the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist among those who attend is so much higher than those who don't. And again, I don't attend one. I've been to 2 of them, and they were weekday Masses. But these are facts. There's so many other things that could be done. How about the German bishops who are openly allowing same-sex blessings, who are advocating for women's ordination, who are allowing Protestants to receive the Holy Eucharist, who are breaking all kinds of church laws for the sake of welcoming. Why isn't that being dealt with? And yet faithful Catholics are having their preferred liturgy taken away. In that regard, it doesn't make sense to me. I understand the whole need for unity. Lord knows we need unity. I mean, we really do. I mean, Lord help us. Pray for the church. Pray for priests, deacons. Pray for us. Pray for Pope Francis. We need unity. The Lord wants unity. I mean, John chapter 17 is high priestly prayer. He wants unity. And the world's watching. The world's watching, guys. I've seen Protestant apologists, openly, an Orthodox apologist saying, where's the unity that Rome says they have? Where's the unity that Rome says they have? And some have actually openly said that they're going to start trying to get people to come over. So is it the best situation? No. Is it bad? Yeah, there's a case to be made for it. It's nothing we can't get through. We definitely can. But for the sake of unity, though, to wipe out a valid liturgy that's been around for 1,500 years just doesn't make sense. And don't get me wrong, it's still being celebrated. There's still communities celebrating it. Here in Tucson, the St. Gianna Oratory is still celebrating it on a daily basis. But those diocesan TLM services, Masses, there have been a lot that have been canceled. This past Sunday was their last one. Just like that. So I have to ask, when the church says, we can't deny communion to politicians who are openly denying church teaching because of all the paperwork involved, or we have to be pastoral and accompanying. Yet in 2 days, traditional Latin Masses all around the country and around the world have been canceled. So you can't tell me that we don't have the capability, that our bishops don't have the capability to discipline and correct situations that we openly see. James Martin, Pope Francis openly endorses his ministry when he's teaching heresy. Or, I'm sorry, he crawls right up to the line and pushes the envelope a little bit, or is so ambiguous in what he's saying, he can take it either way. He's really clever like that, you know? There, guys, just pray for pray for the church. God is with us. Okay. We're going to get through it. Be a saint. Don't go around trashing people on social media. That's what they want. That's what they want us to do, I think, to be honest with you. But let's not do that. Let's not go there. Let's go forth, be a saint. All right. God bless you guys. All right. Have a great day.